Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, August 13th, 2012. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump right into the charts. First, we're going to start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see that futures are trading just lower by about a point right now. Not a big decline whatsoever, but you do see futures coming back down, really ever since peaking around 7 o'clock this morning. But either way, just a little bit of a dip, only down about a point. And markets are pretty much holding steady on this Monday morning. Again, Mondays are usually a little bit on the lighter side, and that's something you always want to take into consideration. Also, traders should continue to watch the U.S. dollar index futures. That will tell you a lot. You can see how the dollar bottomed out here at the same exact time as the ES futures topped out. Dollar gets a little bit of a bid. Sure enough, the futures will come down. But the dollar's got to prove itself here if it can get any kind of muscle, even if it could trade above this 82.45 level. Until then, I don't think there's much to worry about here in the market. It looks like it's just going to be a little bit of a soft open, maybe a little bit along the flat line down to 1 or 2 points at the moment. So we'll see how that plays out going forward in a little while. But really right now it's just a flat open for the S&P 500 E-mini futures. And, we'll watch it from here. Right now it's 8:25 in the morning, so we'll see how this market shakes out going forward. But we can't make too much out of this at the moment. All right, let's talk about some news events going on around the world. First, we'll start off with the data coming out of Japan. It looks like there was some weak economic data last night, but I don't think Japan should really be the story. Last night, the Nikkei finished lower by just 6 points, less than 0.1%. The big story here, in my opinion, is the Shanghai index. Shanghai closed down 1.5% last night, or 33 points. That's a pretty sizable decline. And again, China just continues to struggle. So traders should be a little bit on the cautious side. China is definitely the growth engine of the world still, and not a lot is being made about the slowdown going on in China. So pretty good decline last night in the Shanghai index. Traders should watch all the Chinese ADRs today, stocks like Baidu. If the U.S. markets are weak, these stocks could come under pressure. Sina Corp is another one. You want to watch all the Chinese ADRs. They're the stocks that could be under pressure today. Right now they're holding up fine. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem. But what I would watch for is later in the morning, if the U.S. markets start to get weak, Chinese ADRs could be vulnerable. Even the FXI is another one. You could see that already has had a little bit of a fall. It's only down about 25 cents or so, but nonetheless, a little bit of a dip to start the morning. But China was down pretty sizable. So again, keep that on the radar for weakness if the U.S. markets are weak. Usually Mondays are very, very light. Markets don't do all that much, and that could be the case today. But nonetheless, you have to be a little bit careful. Let's take a look at oil and gold. We'll start off with gold first. Gold is trading up $1 to $16.24 an ounce. So a decent little start for gold. The dollar's a little bit weaker today, so we could see gold getting a little bit of a bid, but nothing great there. Let's take a look at the GLD. You see GLD this morning trading right around the 157.30 level. Can't make too much out of that at the moment, so we'll see where we are a little bit later in the day. But nonetheless, if the dollar goes down, gold should go up, and if the dollar goes up, gold should go down. That's kind of the way it works. Let's take a look at oil. This morning you have light sweet crude trading up 67 cents to 93.54 a barrel. So it's another increase for crude this morning. Let's take a look at that USO chart. You'll see it trading right around the 35 level, 34.95 exactly at the moment. Again, you can't rule it out. If the dollar goes down, oil and gold both should trade higher. Right now, the big resistance level for crude is going to be around probably 35.70, 35.65 in that area for the USO. But nonetheless, it's all about the dollar. Dollar should be watched closely, as both gold and oil will trade inverse to the dollar. All right, let's look at some stocks out there. One stock I saw on the move earlier was Sears Holding. So I want to take a look and see how that one is playing out. You're getting a little bit of a pop there in Sears today. It's trading around 54.70 at the moment. The stock has a ton of resistance around $58. So keep that on the radar. I'm not sure, if this is going to play out right here, but I have to give the stock the upside to around a few more levels. Let me just give those levels out to you. One is going to be around the $57 area. Another level would be around 58 and to 59. So again, watch these two areas there. There's the big resistance point. I'm leaning more towards 58 as the bigger resistance level, just because this stock does trade light volume and it is on the thin side, so it has a tendency to overshoot. But again, I don't see much more in Sears from that level. Let's take a look at JDS Uniphase. I saw this one getting a bid this morning. Again, it looks a little bit overbought to me. A lot of resistance around $12, but let's see what we can find here for a real good potential level. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go right now with the 1184, and then another big level around $12.65, and then all the way up to 1351. So those are all your resistance levels on JDSU, and already it's overbought. So this one could be a decent fade candidate. Let's take a look at Bank of America. They did spin off, or sell off, I should say, one part of their Merrill Lynch unit to Julius Baer today. Again, the stock is trading at $7.75. This is basically where it closed. It has upside, maybe to 820, but no more than that. But BAC did sell a unit today to Julius Baer, a part of its Merrill Lynch unit. So we'll see how that plays out. Google did make an announcement today. Stock is trading up just a little bit. They will be laying off 4,000 of their Motorola mobility workers, employees. So anytime you lay off people, it seems that the stock goes up. Google has upside here. There's nothing really wrong with Google right now on the charts. It's above the moving averages. Stock looks pretty strong. I really have to think 660 would be the next big resistance level for the stock on a daily chart. So again, nothing really wrong with Google this morning from what I'm seeing at the moment. Let's take a look at Taro. Now, this stock is trading up. I'm not sure if I saw that this was a takeover. I'd have to check, but check out the news on this one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this company might have been bought out. It doesn't look like it is on the tape, so right now I'm not seeing any action. I'd be a little bit careful with this one, but check this one as a potential buyout takeover. It may have been taken over a little bit at a lower price, maybe around 40 or 39.50. I forget, but check the news here on this one. This looks like a takeover candidate, I think, this morning, if I read that correctly. But you don't want to make too much out of it. This is also the start, this week is also the start of options expiration. The monthly expiration will be on Friday. So be a little bit careful. There will be a lot of game playing, especially in stocks like Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, First Solar, FSLR, Netflix, NFLX. All of these stocks will be rocked around and shaken. This is just what goes on every month. The institutional traders will play games with these stocks, and they'll play games with a lot of others too. But these are just a few that notoriously are very volatile during this trading week. So I'm going to leave it there today. Again, watch the market, watch the dollar closely. It will tell you everything you need to know. Again, if the dollar goes up, the market should go down, and that goes the same for oil and gold. And the dollar will tell us everything we need to know. With that said, everybody have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts tomorrow. Take care now.